I'm Wendy from Keen's, and now we will be lighting a 7.5-foot pencil tree. I like to start from the bottom with my lights. And this tree, we're going to be using 400 lights. I don't use a lot of lights on my theme trees because I like to put a lot of little ornaments and I like to space my lights out. We're going to start with the lights on in the room, and then as we get the lights on the tree, then we'll turn the lights off and I'll show you how to check your spacing, see how your lights are coming along, and if you have any empty spots. I have a set of hundreds, and I'm going to start at the bottom. And what I like to do is I like to tuck it inside the tree on the branch. I'm going to come around to the front so you can see. And this is a hinge tree, so I'll pick up my branches as I go through, and I'll lay my lights on my branches. And I'm going, as you can see, if you can see, I'm hitting every branch in a row. And then I'll move up to the next row. Now, if you find that you're having trouble with your lights staying on, you can always take a branch and wrap it around a light. But I like to weave them through loosely. I've been to many seminars on tree lighting, and I've even seen where they tell you to take the lights and wrap them around. And I'm going to tell you why I don't do that. I'll weave them through, but I will not ever wrap a light through a tree for one reason alone. If you ever have a faulty light, your lights go out during the season, you're not going to be able to get those lights out of the tree very easily. One, you're going to have to undecorate the tree, and two, you have all your lights wrapped in, and it's almost a tangle to get them out, and you're going to have such a struggle that I like to lay them in loosely. And then if I need to pull them, I can just pull the strand out easily and replace it. 9 times out of 10, if you have a very delicate tree or a theme tree and you have a problem with a set of lights, you can probably just put another set of lights on top of the lights that you already have there to get you through the season. But I do recommend, if you're buying lights and you'd like to not have these troubles, to get yourself a set of commercial lights, and these can be found in a lot of your better quality stores. We do have them in our store. You can always call us at 570-344-0535, and we do sell commercial lights in sets of hundreds and sets of 50s. They will last up to 4 times longer than a regular average light that you're going to buy. It's not the type of light that you would get in a Target or a Walmart. They are higher priced, but they are used by department stores, landscapers, universities, schools, even the township when they do their lighting of their trees and borough buildings. Just a better quality light, and you will definitely be satisfied when you don't have to replace them in the middle of the season. We even use them in a lot of our design work. Especially if we're doing custom, we want to make sure when people take something out of our store, they are going to get a longer life without having to replace the lights. All right, I'm working my way up. Now I'm going to turn my lights off so I can see where I've gone so far. As you can see, one way to check your lights is to kind of squint, take a look as you're squinting, and you'll see if you have any darker spots. You can maneuver your lights around. You can push them further into the tree. The further you push your lights into the tree, the more depth you will have and greater detail for your smaller ornaments. One last set on this tree. Grab it. And then I'll plug it in. I pre-lit the back of the tree just for time and speed. But if you want to light your tree and leave your lights on from season to season and not take them off, what you can do is you can light your tree as you're setting it up. And you would do this by putting your first section in, and as you're shaping your tree, light that section and end your lights there. You can even zip tie them into the tree and then have that connector there. So when you put your next section on, you can light that section and just connect it to the section before. And as you take your tree apart at the end of the season, just leave those lights exactly where they are, unplug them between sections, put the tree away with the lights already on it, And that'll allow you, next season, when you just take your tree out of the box and fluff it up, just plug your lights in, and you have the equivalent of a pre-lit tree. We're getting to the end here. When you get to the top, tuck your lights inside the tree so you don't have a lot of cord showing, because the top is so much smaller, you don't have a lot of space to hide your cord. So I just tend to take the lights and drop them down into the taller branches. And I light pretty much right to the top. Now if you put an angel on the tree or a bow, this area does kind of get covered, so you don't have to go crazy. But if you are going to pre-light the tree, I recommend that you use a smaller set, like a set of 50s on the top. Just plug the back into my front, which is why my tree got much brighter. And that way when you take the top off, the 50 set fits up there. And you can leave that on. And now our tree is ready to decorate.